you like to come up to the stage and do your presentation?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, board directors and staff of Walnut Valley Water District. I'm Stephen Lee. I attend Walnut High School and I am currently a senior. And in my AP Environmental Science class, we actually did a project on ways to conserve water in our household. And we used this website and the project Water Meter Hero to gather data and to form hypotheses and conclusions of our findings. And it's a big honor to be here, and I would like to thank Ms. Fu. She actually came up to our classroom and she did do a presentation on this and explained even more ways to conserve water at our house. So, and for helping me as well set up this appointment date. So thank you very much, Ms. Fu. So without further ado, I'm go. Okay. So in my household, growing up, there was one thing I heard there was one phrase I heard more than any other, and it wasn't, "Steven, go brush your teeth, it's getting late," or "Steven, stop jumping on the sofa, you're messing it up." It was, "Don't spend too long in the shower." And I wondered, why? What is the importance? How much water do I save? How much money do I actually save by spending, let's just say, 2 minutes less in the shower? And so I wanted to dive into that today, and my hypothesis was, if our household reduced the amount of time spent in the shower by 25%, would it overall decrease our house consumption by 10%? And we, on average, our family spends about 10 minutes in the shower. So instead of spending 10 minutes, 25% of that would be 7.5 minutes in the shower. I chose this strategy because it is one of the major consumers in our household. It is actually one of the top 2 most water consuming activities in our house, and the first one is flushing your toilet, so we didn't really need to have a problem with that. My independent variable will be the time spent in each shower, so it will be 10 and 7.5 minutes. My dependent variable is the amount of water used in our household, and the control variable would be our shower head, so this keeps the water pressure the same, and exactly 10 minutes and 7.5 minutes that we spend in the shower. So how did I do it? Well, I just checked the water meter outside of our house. It is in the front of the driveway on the sidewalk, and after every single person's shower, I would have to go outside and check. But it is one of the challenges that I had to go and face, but it is something that was worth it. This is my data. So on the left right here, it is a accumulation of 2.5 weeks of keeping track of the data of our house. So it's all the water that we use per day. Some days we used 25 cubic feet. Some days we used about 19. On the right is my water usage chart. This yellow line, this straight linear line, is the average amount of water that a household uses in California, which is 25 cubic feet. This black kind of squiggly line is my baseline data, which is the accumulation of 4 days, which is how much water we used for 10 minutes of showering. And finally, this white line is my experimental data, which is when we used 7.5 when we spent 7.5 minutes in the shower. So to find the total change of resource, what I did is I added all my baseline data and divided by 4, which is how I got about 20.5 cubic feet, or about 150 gallons that we spent. My experimental, it decreased to 18.02 cubic feet, which is 134 gallons, and this is a 2.5 cubic feet difference, about 20 gallons. And percent change, I took my baseline data, subtracted it by my experimental, and then divided by my experimental. So that's how we get the percentage of 12.205% decrease. Now, for our 10-minute showers, we have to find how much water each person uses when they have 10-minute showers. And I took 10.7 cubic feet and divided it by 4 people in our household, which is about 2.6 cubic feet or 20 gallons. Our 7.5-minute showers have a decrease from 8 cubic feet divided by 4 to, which equals 2 cubic feet per person. And these are the measurements of one person per day in our household. And we spend about 3 gallons per person with the old 10-minute showers, and about 2 when we spend 7.5 minutes. So I put it into a bar graph to better represent it. This is the average American household spending 25 cubic feet. This is my baseline and my experimental. As you see, it does go down quite a bit. On the right, we have the types of showers. I don't know who takes full baths anymore, but there's a reason why we stopped taking it. Spent almost 35 gallons taking a full bath shower. It drops greatly when we take 10 minutes, and it drops even more when we take 7.5-minute showers. So that is a visual representation of how much we do actually save. So, was my hypothesis supported? And yes, my hypothesis was supported. We did decrease our overall water consumption in our house by more than 10%. It was actually 12%. And many people in many different households should look into spending less time in showers, or upgrading to more effective and efficient shower heads, or even toilets. So I want to put it into perspective on how much water you do actually save per year. The difference between taking short and long showers is about 0.7 cubic feet, and when you accumulate that over a year, you can actually save 244 cubic feet a year, which is almost 2,000 gallons of water by spending 2 minutes less in the shower. And putting that into perspective, one washing machine takes about 15 gallons of water to wash your clothes thoroughly, and by saving almost 2,000 gallons, you can actually get 122 more laundry loads every year by spending a little bit less time. Additionally, here are more ways, just small ways to save water in your house, such as watering your grass in the evening for 3 minutes max. This can save you 500 gallons, as we use almost 125 gallons per 1,000 square feet of your lawn or your backyard. Additionally, in my house, we have 2 rain catchers, both 55 gallons each. So it catches rainwater, and you can use this to direct water specifically to your plants. And this can save 55 gallons per barrel. They do range in size from 30 gallons, 40 gallons, and 55 gallons. So you can choose whatever works. Also, leaks is a major problem in many households. Leaks can actually cause up to almost 144 gallons of wasted water. So pipes can be a major issue, faucets running, and sinks. Additionally, sweeping driveways is better than hosing them down. 12 gallons is used per minute when watering down driveways, so this can save you 120 gallons. Finally, the main thing that I learned in AP Environmental Science is native and drought tolerant plants. This is a great way to save water, and it heavily encouraged in my classroom. So if I were to own a house, I would put some cactuses and some native plants, and this can save 750 gallons. That's a lot. And additionally, some friendly reminders to notify your neighbors if there's a leak or a bursting of any pipes, reusing water that you wash from vegetables. You can use that for your plants, and installing the best and most high quality equipment for your sinks and toiletries. So the main people that were affected by this experiment was mainly me and my sister, as our parents do spend considerable less amount of time in the shower, something that I definitely learned growing up. So why do we want to spend less? Well, it's because fresh water only takes about 0.3% of the world's water resources, and that's how much water that we can actually take from the earth and drink it straight up. The majority is ocean salt water. Additionally, conserving water will give future generations, such as myself, available resource for stuff such as agriculture, industrial use, and recreational use. And also, water saves money. So how's this experience changed me? Well, it led me to believe that no matter how small my actions could be in my house, it could lead to bigger consequences, but yet bigger rewards in the future. Even taking something so small such as taking a shower 2 minutes less, it actually builds up, and every single drop counts. And I would definitely encourage everyone else to do this sort of thing in their house. So thank you, Walnut Valley Water District, for providing safe and clean water for all of our families. It really means a lot to all of us, and we can't live without you guys. So thank you guys so much.
Thank you. Our district is partnering with Meter Heroes, and therefore together we promote the sustainability and community engagement for the betterment of our environment, and hopefully that we can project this by saving whatever the fraction that we can do, change a little lifestyle, and it has huge consequences, and really greatly appreciate it. So Stephen, we missed you last time, but we love, our board members would love to take a picture with you. Can we take a picture with Hero?
Yes, of course.
Thank you.